That gate just closed. Okay. So as some of you may know, this game has been on the PlayStation Store for maybe about a year now. Maybe a little bit more than a year. And this is the complete edition, so we got the winter pack and everything. So you get to see some of the things that I am building for D&D. I am taking all of these machines from Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm going to be putting them into the D&D campaign. I have not yet completed this game, so some of the machines are missing from the manual. However, I'm sure I will be able to... I can't hit shit. There we go. I will be able to fully showcase all the machines in this game and their stat blocks that I am going to be building. Currently I'm just grabbing some potions so I can grab a good old Thunderjaw and try to kill it. That's the plan anyway.
Can't carry more.
Yep. Okay. So as you can see, we got these guys right here. These are called Watchers. So what they do is they kind of just follow a designated path. Typically it's a circular path, so their pattern is and they just walk in a circle until they see you or another human being, and then they come attack you, alerting all other machines to become hostile. And that's if they see you. See, I can walk right next to this guy or right behind this guy and he will never see me. That one might. What is his path? I can walk right behind that guy and he will never see me. Because he will always follow that path that I have marked. The thing is, though, my players, most of them as characters, some of them as players have played this game, but as characters, they won't know these patterns. They won't be able to see these patterns that like I am showing you now. So this kind of combat is going to be very challenging for them as they try to figure out how these things work. There is one person in the party who is semi-familiar with it. However, he is a gunslinger. He is not a ranger. He does not have favorite enemy. So it's not like he can take favorite enemy into this. If you are watching Mercury, that might be a thing that you might want to do or consider doing, because as a ranger you'll be able to have that favorite enemy feature, or you know, take a homebrew monster hunter feature or something like that from Fighter. I think that's Fighter. Monster Hunter's Fighter. I don't remember. It's homebrew. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of D&D. But thing is, this game you can kind of mark the paths of your enemies, so you can kind of sneak around. The problem with anything else though is you won't be able to sneak around. Any D&D stuff, you're not gonna be able to sneak around very easily. So as I sit here and hold my bow, I know exactly where he's going to face, and then I just beam him with the bow.
The others haven't noticed.
Keyword yet. And it's not like they can slow down their time into bullet time by just jumping. As funny as that would be. Also, another thing about this game is bullet time jumping is really broken. So is bullet time sliding. And then right after the slide you can jump. And you can engage the bow while you're sliding. So I think I can maybe hit him from here, maybe. I know I can hit him from here. You just gotta look this way. Look this way, friend. Look this way, friend. I just want to shoot you your eyeball. Another thing about these monsters is they have weak points. Oop. I screwed up. There we go. I forgot you gotta aim a little bit lower with this bow. Run out of ammo. So yeah, there is a lot to this game. It's kind of in-depth, and it's beautiful. My goal...
I can't spare the weight.
Wait, is that a watcher eye I got? Oh no, that's a watcher heart. I don't need that. The goal for me in this game is build stat blocks for these creatures. Currently, normally I would just pick a game because it's a great game. 10 out of 10 do recommend. But oh damn, that's beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh, there's this guy. There's also this guy. You just... Oop, missed. So let's go find some machines that I can kill.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
What does it have? Just bones. Oh, this is bony meat though. I can just craft a potion and then that'll be fine. Grab a full health potion. And grab that. Aha. I can puff bony meat. Aha. Okay, so... we got the Watchers. We know that they follow the designated path. They never really stray from that path unless they see you. Then there are Striders. Striders have the tendency to just kind of run away from humans because they have no good way of defending themselves. As you might be able to see here in a moment. Yeah. They just run away. Hi. Anybody else want to try and come over here? Are you coming over here too? I'm surprised it did that in not bullet time. Ranged weapons are typically your best friend in this game. You really don't often want to fight these things with melee weapons. The gunslinger in the party is the one who knows how to deal with these things pretty well. So... I'm strategizing for them. I can't do that if they're watching. That's not allowed. It's not fun that way. Oh, no, I want this one. I want this one. Yeah. Oh, I never got the feature where you could shoot from these balance beams. But as you can see, I can jump and fire though is the thing. I just can't fire while I'm balanced on it, which jumping and firing is probably better for me. Which one has... Okay, that one's the one that has their back exposed. So, fun thing. These creatures, they adapt to you as you fight them. So right now, it used to be that you didn't have these back things not exposed. Like you see on this one, he has armor on that. Whereas this guy, he doesn't, so I can do this.
They're scanning for me.
Boom. Oh, that made me fall. That hurt. That probably would have just gone down on its own. Oh. Buddy. I want it. Oh, I missed. I am not hitting any of my shots. I haven't played this game in forever. There we go. I used to be able to snipe people from and things from so far away. Man, I use so much ammo. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're just going to go through all of these guys in the menus, or in the details menu. Okay, then we just craft these. Okay, never mind. We don't want to craft those. We got plenty of them already. I'm just going to climb up here. I know that I missed stuff. I do not care. At this point, I just want to get somewhere that's like semi-safe, and then we'll start building the... Please get off of there and don't automatically go on there. Okay. So we're just gonna chill. And chill over here actually. So now we're gonna chill right here. And we're gonna heal up real quick. Wow, I didn't realize the explosion would be that big and do that much damage. Anyway, I think falling was a part of it. Falling had to be a part of it. Right. Okay. So, we've got the machine catalog that we're going to be going through. Obviously, again, I have not seen this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I know what these are. I kind of looked ahead in the game guide to find out what these are, but I want to surprise my players, so we'll see. But we got the Watcher. Watcher is the most basic of basic machines. He is the thing that will frick you up as a kid in this game. Like, absolutely frick you up. You run into one of these when you're small, Aloy, they will screw you so hard, you will die. You will die so fast. So these are the first things that you learn how to avoid in the game. And it's annoying at first, but once you get it, you get it. So, basic components of this guy. You just got his body and an eye. The eye is a scanner, and hitting it, it's kind of like, you know how planes have black boxes, right? Well, this is basically the thing's black box. You take out this thing, it can't function. It's like its battery, its black box, whatever you want to call it. It just cannot function without it. So you hit this thing even a little bit with your bow or with a melee weapon. If you hit it he's gonna go down. Some of the Watchers have armored eyes, especially later in the game. Again, as you play this game and as you find the cauldrons, cauldrons are to help override different machines. For example, this Watcher requires a psi override. And then there's, you know, Sigma override, Rho overrides. There's a bunch of different kinds of overrides. She overrides. Yeah. So there are plenty. Oh, there's Zeta overrides too. A Rackbreaker. I ran into those things once. One of them once. But as you can see, there are. Can you ride this? What if you can ride a Stormbird? That'd be fucking cool. So as you can see, each of them have different overrides. I am considering letting players maybe achieve being able to override the machines. However, it'll be very difficult, and that will be the only way to make one of these machines your companion. So, sorry to Gear, if you really want a huge mech dinosaur to be your best friend, good luck. It can happen though. It is possible. It's just very, very freaking difficult. Might need to find an artificer to help you with that. So let's start with this Watcher. Let's start building its stat block. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stat block of a similar creature and then modify it. So Watchers, to compare them, I guess they're kind of like kind of similar to. Oh, give me my guidebooks, please. Thank you. Got the monster manual in hand. I think these guys are similar to raptors in some ways. They attack with their feet. They don't really attack with their heads. Mainly because that's their weak point. But as you can see, they are very raptor-like creatures, but they're small. They're smaller raptor-like creatures. So it's not like, you know, it's not like they're gonna be having. You're not gonna have serious issues with these guys. Again, weak in the head. There's no creatures in D&D that have, like, you know, there is no weaknesses in D&D. There is resistances and then flat damage, and that's it. Resistances, immunities, and flat damage. So let's go find a raptor. If there is one in this manual. Raptor. We do not have a raptor. Maybe it'll be an F. Velociraptor. No. Fun. Okay, so that we get to just look through the monster manual until we find something similar. Great. Fun stuff. Oh, well, look at that. Let's see. Okay, this thing swims. Okay, abelisks are kind of sweet. The reason why I'm looking at the aboleth is I was thinking it looked similar to this guy in some ways. It kind of is similar, but also not really. It looks similar. It is not the same though. I need to remember what the fuel sack does. Ranged elemental attack. Okay. But doesn't it... I'm pretty sure this is an earth. It deals earth stuff. I feel like this is more like a rock otter than an aboleth. Because aboleths have transformative mucus clouds, and that's freaking sweet. Because can you imagine taking a party into Atlantis and there's just a frick ton of aboleths around there, so they can only breathe underwater for 1d4 hours? As long as you take this potion, you can breathe underwater. What if that's how they make those potions? That's kind of cool. Oh, they can magically charm you. Oh, that's cool. Okay, aboleths are freaking cool. I might have to use those at some point. Let's they got lair actions too. Dang. That's awesome. They can just charm you 3 times a day and then got animated armor. Ideas for gear, maybe, at some point. Just considering it. It would be funny to have, like, somebody get stuck in a spring trap suit. I'm kidding. Let's see here. We are looking for something that is similar to a raptor. I am in the wrong part of the book for this. Looking at too many legendary creatures right now. Basilisks. We don't want monstrosities right now. Beholders are great. Spectators are great as well. Playing as a spectator, that would be fun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, I think the Rockbreaker is just like a smaller version of the Bullet, isn't it? Kinda. The Bullet's long jump is up to 30 feet, and its high jump is up to 15 feet with or without a running start. The bullet jumps at least 15 feet as a part of its movement. It can then use its action to land on its feet in a space that contains one or more other creatures. Each of those creatures must succeed on a DC strength or dexterity saving throw, or be knocked prone and take 3d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage, plus 3d6 plus 4 slashing damage. On a successful save, the creature only takes half the damage, isn't knocked prone, and is pushed 5 feet out of the bullet's space into an unoccupied space of the creature's choice. No unoccupied space within range. The creature instead falls prone on the blue bullet's space. Yeah! So the Rockbreaker is basically that, but with an elemental attack. I forget what the Rockbreaker's elemental attack is. I really forgot. Don't they deal fire damage? It looks like they deal fire damage because they have the blaze. Fire ammunition types. Yeah, typically things that deal fire elemental damage are... They have fire resistance. It has fire resistance. So... Take a bullet and then give it fire, basically. Breath weapon. I'm pretty sure the Rockbreaker fires like balls of fire. Give a bluette or a bullet. I keep saying bluette. It's not a bluette. A bullet. The ability to cast fireball. Nah, that's too powerful. Let's look at spells real quick and see if we can find a spell that we can give a bullet stat block. We're probably going to give it a crap ton more health, and it'll be instead of... Oh, it's a large monstrosity already. These things are bigger than large, though. Rockbreakers are bigger than large. A large machine creature would probably be the Ravager, or actually, horses are considered large. I guess grappers would be considered large. The only one that would be considered medium would be the Watcher. But the rest of these would be considered... Oh, and the Red-Eyed Watcher. But these would be considered large. Longleg would be considered large. Trampler would be... Trampler's basically a rhino kind of creature. Not really. It's more like... Isn't it more like a hippo? I don't remember. I haven't fought one of these in a little while. Trampler's more like a buffalo, actually. If I recall correctly. Trampler's more of a buffalo. Funny thing how these machines were sent out to, like, repair the land. We're taking them out. Oh, spoiler alert. Chargers are like rams. I don't know what to compare this Stalker to. The Stalker is kind of like a big lizard. Chameleon. At first I compared it to like a mountain lion, but no, it's like a lizard. A chameleon, because it has chameleon abilities. It's able to... Got Glint Hawks, got Corruptor, Ravager, Snapmaw. Okay, so yeah, Rockbreaker is basically gonna be a bullet with... Let's see here. You want fire elemental damage spells. I need to look up what a Rockbreaker's attack is like. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go fight one because that's content. I don't know where to find a Rockbreaker. Give me a second. Rockbreakers, please. I'm fine. I'm not dying. It's fine. Rockbreaker. Pretty sure it was over in Karja territory somewhere. Because it was at, like, the mines or something that I fought it last. I don't think it respawns there is the problem. I really don't think it respawns there. If it did, that would be amazing. I don't think it does. Rock breaker. I don't know. I mean, there might be a rock breaker up in here somewhere. Then again, it's a whole nother territory. The rock breaker I fought was in the, like, a mining area within the Karja territory. I know that. But I don't think you can fight it again. Which means I have no idea what its elemental attack looks like unless I look it up. Seems like I'll be looking it up. So let's do that. Maybe I should pull up I'll read comments. Okay, there is no comments. Okay. Nobody's watching. Okay. Let's see. Rockbreaker. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are in the Karjan Sangam and environs. And in the Bennak region, known as the Cut. At the Cut Cliffs Quarry. Yeah, the Cut Cliffs Quarry. Is where I fought that. And there's the Sunburrow's hunting grounds. Oh. Oh, I get to look forward to 2 corrupted rockbreakers. Oh. That's not gonna be fun. That's a merchant. I forget what the hunting grounds looks like. Filter. Yes, hunting grounds. Sun Furrows Haunting Grounds, I can imagine this is it, maybe? What's this one? What is this one? All I know is I get to look forward to fighting two corrupted rock breakers at once. That's gonna suck. Okay. Rockbreaker's chassis closely resembles a bodied badger or a mole. Unlike these animals, it has a tail whose length is approximately 1/4 of the length of its body. Most prominent feature is its mouth, composed of enormous roller cone drill bits. Each cone is on an hinged jaw. Allows the bit and mouth expand when needed. Rockbreaker can see very, very well, even though moles have poor eyesight. So I feel like the Rockbreaker is very similar to a badger, a honey badger. The badgers, where the badgers? Anybody remember that Soviet Womble video? Let's see here. Okay, so ingest large quantities of rock, and then expels large boulders, processed rock. Like all large machines, rock breakers are never found in groups of more than 2. I beg to differ. Billowbacks are pretty big, and I've seen them in groups of 3 or 4. Sometimes 5. But I feel like this game considers those medium in size, medium-sized machines. Even though in D&D they would be considered huge. So, yeah. Let's see here. But if we're talking about, like, you know... Oh, what are they called? If we're talking about, like, the crabs... Oh, what are the crabs? Show me what the crabs are, Mr. Krabs. Shellwalkers. Shellwalkers generally only come... Well, no, they come in groups of 3 to 5 as well. Occasionally you might find a stray one. But typically you won't. Typically these guys stick together and are really annoying to deal with. Unless you override one of them and let them fight each other. That works way better. And then you could just run around and just trail the other one, the enemy one, and just shoot at it as the good one fights the enemy one. Great. So... Okay, so Rockbreaker, even though I was gonna start with the Watcher, Rockbreaker, it uses rock elemental attacks or earth elemental attacks. So, let's see here. What rock elemental attacks can you do with this? Let's find out. There isn't really a whole lot of... I know there are plenty of earth spells in D&D, but I have a feeling that this is going to take a long time. Okay, let's find earth spells because I'm not going to be sitting here. Let's see. Earth spells 5e. Okay. So we got Magic Stone and Mold Earth. I don't think Magic Stone. Well, maybe it would be Magic Stone, and it would just be a bigger Magic Stone. Earth Tremor. Okay, let's look at Earth Tremor. I don't think that's Earth Tremor. Oh, da 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 da. Earth Tremor. Right by it. Let's look it up because it's not in the player's handbook. Erupting Earth. I've heard of this spell before. I don't know what it does off the top of my head. Erupting Earth 5e. Okay. Show me the spell. D&D Beyond, thank you. Okay, so it's a third level spell. It takes an action to cast. 120 feet of range, and then it's in a 20-foot cube. Choose a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of turned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. The creature that in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. Any damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. Dang! That could prove to be interesting. Does that make the range touch? The area will be the same, but the range will be touch. Range would be touch. What do you guys think? Give the bullet creature from the monster manual erupting earth around the points of it exiting the grounds. I don't know. Okay, let's continue looking at earth-based spells. Let's see here. I mean, again, we could just make a bigger magic stone. Ugh. Stone-shaped stone skin. Transmute rock, wall of stone. Go into their fleshed stone, vesture of stone, move earth. Mold earth is better than move earth, in my opinion. Mold earth is great because you just can keep doing it every turn at no cost. You can set up like a huge pitfall for your enemies or allies just to screw with them, and they would probably fall into it if you're given enough turns. Let's see here. Yeah, we got Earthquake at 8th level. There's no 7th level Earth spells. There's no 9th level Earth spells either. Oof. I don't know, let's look at Magic Stone real quick. I'm pretty sure Magic Stone isn't in the player's handbook either. Pretty sure it's not in the player's handbook. Magic Stone, it's not in here. It's definitely not in here. Still gonna look. Because there's a chance that it might be in here. And that I don't have to look it up anywhere else. But it's not gonna be in here. I already know. There's magics. Jar, magic missile, magic mouth, magic weapon, mirror image, major image, I'm sorry, not mirror image, major image, yeah, it's not in here, so magic stone. Let's look it up. What does it do? What does it do? Magic stone, Magic stone. D&D Beyond, please help me. It's a bonus action. Okay. It's got a range area of touch. Okay. You touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. You or somebody else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles, throwing it or hurling it with a sling. If thrown, it has a range of 60 feet. Someone else attacks with the pebble. That attacker adds your spellcasting ability modifier, not the attacker's, to the attack roll. On a hit, target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Hit or miss, the spell then ends on the stone. Imagine getting stoned by these magic stones. Stoned. No, not like that. Not stoned as in you've been smoking weed every day. Stoned as in, you know, biblical terms. The person who was blaspheming got stoned. Or the person who was an adulterer got stoned. When you compare the word stoned in modern day terms to past day terms, oh man, it's such a different meaning. The meaning is so different. Um, I don't think magic stone makes sense. I don't think magic stone makes sense. We might just give it turned earth, or erupting earth. And then just change the flavor text. Instead of it erupting from the ground, he shoots it out of his mouth, and it'll become difficult. Will it become difficult terrain? Nah, I don't think it would become difficult terrain. Because it would shatter. It's not like the earth is being, like, upturned. So we'll give it erupting earth, but it'll be flung earth. It's lobbing a freaking huge boulder at your face. 20-foot cube. Screw that. That's a powerful 3rd level spell. 20-foot cube? A 20-foot cube? That's a powerful spell. That's a 4x4 cube. Holy crap. That's a 4x4 foot cube. Or a 4x4 space cube. That's a huge amount of space. Wow. Dang. That'd blow chunks. Haha. Ha ha. I blow chunks, get it? Because you're blowing chunks of earth. No, that was a bad joke. Never mind. That was a bad joke. So yeah, we should just call it chunky earth. As thick as chunky as earth. No, but seriously, I'm probably gonna have to use erupting earth as a base idea. So we got the bullet, and then erupting earth. Is there a badger in this book? I wanna see if there's a badger in the monster manual. If there's a badger in the monster manual, we could just make it bigger. But I have a feeling that the bullet is gonna be better to start with. Oh, there is a badger in this book. 318, huh? 318. Page 318. It's a tiny beast. Badgers are not tiny. Badgers are at least size small. I would not consider badgers tiny. They are ferocious. But whatever. They have a burrow speed of 5 feet. Yeah, no. This won't work. This is hit points. 3 hit points. Yeah, no, this will not work. Yeah, no, this will not hurt. This has a speed of 20 feet, but a burrow speed of 5 feet. I mean, that makes sense for a real-life badger, but that won't work for, you know, robot badger boy right here. He's more like a bullet than a badger in D&D. So he looks like a badger, like a big freaking badger robot, but he acts like a bullet does. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it's very like a bullet. Reading the bullet's description, underground hunters, bullets use their powerful claws to tunnel through earth when they hunt. Heedless of obstruction, they uproot trees, cause landslides and loose slopes, and leave sinkholes behind them. When vibrations in the soil and rock alert a bullet to movement, it shoots to the surface, its jaws spread wide as it attacks. Now, the description of this guy says that it's alerted by the vibrations in the stone, and then it springs out of the earth to attack. That's how this guy works, this rockbreaker works. So rockbreakers and bullets, super similar in how they hunt and attack, or why they attack. Well, maybe not why they attack, but they are very similar in how they act when they are attacked or when they feel threatened. But yeah, wandering monster bullet ranges across temperature lands, feeding on any animals and humanoids it comes across. Yeah, kinda. Just with a elemental earth attack, they're able to hurl a fucking boulder at you. So we'll just give a... Yeah. Yeah, we'll just give it that rock attack too. It's just a bullet with a rock attack. Yeah. So, let's see. We got the rock breaker. DM's homebrew. So we got mechanical monsters. So we got the rock breaker. Which is just a bullet with okay, come on. Bullet with a rock attack. Rock hurling attack. And bullets have a fair amount of health. They have 94 health. But let's see, they would have fire resistance. Oh, now that I think about it, they would have fire resistance. Fire resistance. Cold weakness. And what else? What else? What else? They would be one category of size than bigger than large. Let's look up size categories and the proper naming of them. Size categories. Okay. Yes, A's categories. A, I, Z, size categories, please. D&D 5e. So it'd be a size category larger than large. So you'd be huge. 15 feet by 15 feet. Huge. Or I guess he would be... I think he would be bigger than 10 feet by 10 feet. He would be big. He would be a big boy. Gargantuan 20 by 20 feet or larger. Kraken or the purple urn. Well, hang on. We got more sizes than that, I guess. No, we don't. Interesting. So, I feel like a hippogriff? Ogre. 10 feet by 10 feet. So this guy would be considered huge, wouldn't he? Because he is... I think he would be a 10 feet by 15 feet. So he would be a 2 by 3 square or 6 square enemy. Kind of like a Hydra. What size category is a Hydra? Anybody know? I'm just gonna look it up. Ooh, we got chain devils. Chain devils are fun. Had to fight one before. Hydra. $190. $190. Where are you, Hydra? What is a Hydra considered? Huge. Yeah, Hydra's considered huge monstrosity. Because he takes up a 10 by 15. So it would just be basically a huge bluette with a rock hurling ability. So, a rock breaker is basically a bluette with a rock hurling attack, fire resistance, and cold weakness with a huge size category. That's basically what a bluette is, or basically what a rock breaker is. Now, let's see here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, man, I mean, that's one down. Striders are easy. They're just mechanical horses, so there'd be horses with, you know, they would just be horses. Their blaze container would have fire weakness. So, you want to take it down a horse, mechanical horse in one shot, aim for the blaze container. Let's see here. Let's find a horse in D&D. Strider. Striders are basically horses. With fire weaknesses. They don't have resistances to anything. Fire weakness. With a fire weak point. Shouldn't all of these machines probably have, like, you know, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage? Or bludgeoning, piercing, slashing resistance? Probably. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing resistance. So all of these will have bludgeoning, piercing, slashing resistance except for certain points. So bludgeoning, piercing, slashing resistance. So all of them have bludgeoning, piercing, slashing resistance. Every single one of them. They're made of metal. They're made of metal, man. They're gonna have that. They're gonna have that resistance. Explosive. Piercing. Yes. Okay. I feel like we should give the horse more health, though. We need a horse. That's not the monster manual, that is the player's handbook. Let's see. Horse. We got a rhino. We got a riding horse. Large beast unaligned. AC of 10. Or we could just give it a higher AC. Maybe we should just give it a higher AC. Nah. Should we just give it a higher AC? Yeah, I think we should just give them higher ACs. Is what we should do instead of giving them piercing, slashing, damage or damage resistance. Piercing, slashing, bludgeoning, damage resistance. We should just give them a higher AC. So for the riding horse or the strider, we'd probably just add maybe 5. So we would get +5 AC. Because it's already armored. Hit points. Riding horses only have 13 hit points. Yeah, that makes sense. You can one-shot these things with your bow. You can. You really can one-shot these things with your bow. Generally, though, I do give 1.5 times health for metal creatures, or I guess robotic or mechanical creatures. So we'll give it, instead of 13 health, we need, so like it's normally 2d10 plus 2. 2d10 plus 2. Which comes out to about an average of 13. Well, why don't we give it a little bit more health so that way it can take a hit. Because these things can take a hit. If you hit them in the body, they aren't going to go down in like 2 hits. They're going to have resistance. Maybe I should give them all resistances. That'd make it more challenging for the players too. So just give them piercing, bludgeoning. So yeah, we're just gonna. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Means that against anything that isn't, you know, directed at its weak point. Actually, wouldn't it make sense to add AC to it then? Because these things are remarkably easy to kill, or remarkably easy to hit and kill. So I shouldn't add AC to it. It would have about as much AC as a normal horse. It just has resistances to everything. It just has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. So, to explain this in the game, in this game, let's find some striders real quick. There's a strider site over here, so we'll go over here. Ow. Well, frick me. I guess that hurts. That's a freeze rhyme root. I don't want freeze rhyme root. I want some health stuff. Yeah, medicinal wild. Thank you. Yeah. Ow. What is... I hear rumbling. Oh. Okay, hang on. We got this. Let's see if I can hit it. Oh, there's striders right there. Well, I can give an example. Let's go get these striders real quick. Oh, that's not a strider. I can deal with this. I can just deal with this. I think giving it resistance is a better move. Resistances make more sense.
Forget about traveling light.
Is that a medicinal? That's fire killing. Oh, where are you, striders? Oh, please don't tell me they killed them. Okay, they didn't. We're good. Sorry, Fox Dude. You need to show viewers that striders are kind of bullcrap when you fight them without hitting their weak point. So, I don't know what I would consider this. Let me look at my inventory. So, this is what I have equipped right now. It's a Shadow Hunter bow. So, this thing already deals pretty good damage. It deals an average of 22 piercing damage. So, considering that, these horses aren't taking much damage. Let's see here. Give me a second. I just need to see the damage of weapons, please. These are classes. These are classes still. These are backgrounds. There we go. There's weapons. Yep, okay. So, we got the short bow, which is 1d6 damage. 1d6 piercing. 1d6. Okay. Now, this, in my opinion, this hunter bow would be considered a short bow, not a long bow or a ward bow. Because this is a short bow, and then this is a recurve bow, and then this is what they would consider a long bow. Or a compound bow, I guess. It's basically a compound bow. But it's kind of like a long bow. So this right here it would be considered a short bow. It would be considered a short bow. So considering that that's considered a short bow, let's see how many shots it takes to the body to kill this thing. And this is when this bow is modified, by the way. So approximately 4 shots. About 4 shots. Maybe even at 5. So that was 4 shots, and I got a lucky shot in there, and I hit its eye. So that considered, it makes sense for these to have resistance, because a short bow on average will deal around 4 damage. Riding horses on average have hit points that are 13. It'll usually take 4 to 5 shots to the body to kill one of these. Consider that, okay? Just think about that. And that bow that I had was upgraded. If I were to take the upgrades off, probably only deal 10 if I took the upgrades off. But basically, this is right in line with what it would be fighting these things. About 5 shots to kill from a short bow. About 5 shots to kill. And then double that because resistances. So no, that would be right in line with it. Yeah, right around 5 shots to kill. Because if you're dealing like 2 damage per shot, or yeah, 2 damage per shot. Okay, so 6 to 7 shots to kill with a normal short bow. This is not a normal short bow. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's right in line with what it should be. What does a battle horse look like in this game? I don't think these are battle horses, but do they have donkeys in this game? Because I feel like the Striders are a mix between donkey and horse, so they're kind of like mules. So, that dog, deer, Draft horse. Okay, draft horse. They have hit points of 19. They have a speed of 40 feet. Versus a riding horse. I feel like these guys are more of draft horses than riding horses. No, riding horses have a speed of 60 feet. Draft horses have a speed of 40 feet. Okay. Here's a good test to do. Let's see how fast these striders can actually go when they're running away from me. So, let me find these guys real quick.
Coming down steady as a drumbeat.
So, they're right here. Okay. So, I just want to kill one of them. And then... So I want to see the eyeballs of this guy. Right here. They let you get surprisingly close, too. And they're going to block each other. Therefore, cutting my shot. Oh, I hit the eyeball on one.
Uh-oh. Slide.
Crap. Okay, let's see if I can keep up with it. This is with me sprinting. I can't keep up with it. Okay, I can kind of keep up with it, but barely. And it just keeps running, my people. I can barely keep up with it. That's with me sprinting, okay? That would be considered a dash in D&D. Okay. So, in my opinion, striders should be riding horses, not draft horses. Because, oh well, I can barely keep up with them, and draft horses have a base speed of 40 feet. Riding horses have a base speed of 60 feet. So, if I have a base speed of 30 feet, maybe they should be draft horses. Maybe they should be draft horses. I think they should be more like draft horses. So... because I was running with, say, 60 feet movement speed, because I was dashing there. With the, oh my gosh, this rain is beautiful. They'll probably say Strider incoming, but they don't really attack people. Things that really attack people are these guys right here. Bunny hops. Let's go into these real quick.
Should have brought a cart.
Yoink. Okay, so in essence, these are more like the Striders are more like draft horses. In all honesty, they are more like draft horses. Not riding horses. Riding horses are faster than them. And they were doing that while dashing. I was able to keep up with them while they were running away. So, I mean, I'm so used to L1 being my slide maneuver for some games. Specifically, oh, there's a bunch of little kiddos. Hopefully they don't steal from me. Oh wait, that's the wrong game. Oh, okay.
Oh, Mother, remember those who have fallen.
Oh, looks like he's ripping apart a... Yeah, ripping apart... Yeah.
The machines have been driven wild. Our family and friends lie dead. What hope is there left for us?
Okay. I'm out. Bye.
Remember those who have fallen to corruption and slaughter. Show mercy on them.
The strongest lie dead. The machines are friendly.
Okay. I'm just gonna chill for a second. Man, everything ran away from me. Fine, I can aim.
Full already.
Animal talisman tooth. I could drop something for that. Holy crap, I got a lot of coils. What can I drop for that? I can drop one of these. Or I guess I can drop all of them, whatever. Animal talisman tooth. I can't pick up any of those watcher lenses.
This'll last.
Okay. But in essence, yeah. So I think striders are more like draft horses than riding horses, because they can barely outpace me when I'm sprinting. See, this is Aloy walking. That's her 30 feet of movement speed. That's her 30 feet of movement speed. And then this is Aloy dashing. Stop looking around.
Just stay out of their way for now.
That took way too long. Oh, I'm falling. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, yeah, no. Now you die. Now I die. I got wrecked. I just lost all those resources too because I haven't saved. Rip. Rip. I guess don't jump when near the edge of a mountain. You can fall down there and jump down there when you're riding a strider, by the way. They don't take any fall damage. You don't take fall damage when you're on the back of a metal beast. Surprise, surprise. So we'll quick save. Actually, did I really just lose all of that all of my inventory. Holy crap, you do. That's some stupid shit right there. I guess that's what I get for not saving. Oh well. When you want to farm, but you're not allowed to farm because the game doesn't want you to. Yeah, strangers are more like draft horses. Cause I can barely keep up with them. So it makes sense for them to have a movement speed of 80 when they're dashing. Yeah, this is not a fast speed, and this is a max speed of a strider. Not super fast. Not super fast at all. Okay, let's go sprint up and take care of this guy.
Get out of this.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. You're great. Oh, time to give him a shocking surprise. Hi. How are you not dead? Critical hit. Oh. Thank you for the donation.
Got too much already.
Okay. So, I feel like scrappers are kind of like wolves. Or mountain lions. I feel like scrappers are more like mountain lions than they are like wolves. Honestly. And why are you walking this way? There we go. That's the right way that I wanted you to walk. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like Striders are more like draft horses than they are riding horses. Riding horses can move faster than draft horses. They're sleeker. They got more muscle. Or they got slightly less muscle. Whereas draft horses, they got plenty of muscle. The legs, man. Oh, that's another thing about these horses. They can just kind of go through water and not care. You can leave them underwater and they just don't care. Let's see. Okay. So we got Striders done. We got Rock Breakers done. I think I'm gonna take a break. I've been staring at 2 screens in a book for like a couple hours now. Let's find out. How long has the stream been going for? How long has it been going for? Let's find out. Okay, apparently I can view the stream while streaming. Okay. I have no idea how long I've been streaming for, but I know it's been like over an hour now. So I think I'm gonna chill. I'm going to be done for now, and I'll return to this in the near future, and we'll continue to build some more stat blocks for these guys for D&D. But yeah, we got the rock breaker done, and we got the strider done. Obviously, I'm not showing the actual stat blocks on the stream because there's a possibility that my players may watch this later, and I want things to be somewhat of a surprise, but I want them to have an idea of what I'm doing. So Strider's draft horse with just, you know, resistances to stuff, and then they have a piercing weak point and an explosive fire weak point. Then we got Rock Breaker, which is basically just a bullet with rock hurling attacks, fire resistance, and cold weaknesses, and it has the huge size category. So I mean, I don't know. My players might have like the gist of how these creatures are gonna be. Even by playing the game, they'll have a gist. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be done. Gonna be done with this stream, and I might do more streams like this. I might do more streams like this to make more creature setups for this. We'll find out what I do. For now, I'm gonna be done though. So, you've been watching Keto Elademy, aka Ulysses, and this is going to be me signing off and taking a break. Bye bye, folks. See you again soon.